Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Aries for September 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you'd like a personal or a private reading. Otherwise, let's just get to Aries. What do we have for Aries? September 2019. We have got the Seven of Wands for you, Aries. One of my favorite cards. And the Four of Swords. Okay, here's the deal. I love this card. First of all, you are the Wands. So this is so much you. You've got this person who's up on this high hill, right? This high like precipice, and they're doing their thing. They're vibrating up there. They're doing stuff that I feel like you are doing things that continue your success or that pull you up from the muck and the mire, you know? And then you have these people down here, I call them like the gutter people. See how far down the hill they must be to have to stick up at you with these sticks? And they're like maybe you're working really, really hard and you're seeing results and they're like, oh, well, it must be nice. Well, it must be nice. You've been busting your butt to make this happen. These are people that when you're doing good points out that they really aren't doing anything, and it makes them mad so that they say like negative things to you. It's such a huge waste of your time. The beauty here is that you see this. You see you have your wand right there, but if you'll notice, he's like, no thanks. He's not running down that hill to fight and argue with these people to try to convince them that they aren't correct or anything like that. He's just like, no thanks, this is not for me. And that's what you're going to do. No thanks, this is not for me. Now, what will help you in this process is here. You have this Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is taking a step back, taking a deep breath, using your logical brain. Remember, you're a fire sign. Very easy for you to get really mad, run down the hill, you know, kick someone's ass, scream, yell, say things that you would rather you had not said later. And honestly, like I said, it's just a huge waste of your time. When a situation like this presents itself, where somebody's like stabbing up at you and giving you a bunch of crap, instead take that step back alone and just go, okay, let me use my logical brain. One, is this person important? Is what they're saying relevant or intelligent? Is this a huge waste of my time? You know, ask yourself logical questions. The swords are all logic based, no emotion. Not, are they mean? Is this wrong? Who cares? Does this make sense? Do I need to involve myself here? That's the thing. This is going to be your remedy, because you're first going to be like, no thanks, like he is right here, not engaging, and then you're going to step back and go, what is happening right now? Do I need to involve myself? Okay, let's get some more information about these people. Okay, so now you have this Page of Pentacles. Pages bring messages. This is a message of practicality, right? I feel like these people are going to disguise their nonsense toward you in the, well, I'm just worried about you. Like, let's say that you've been going to the gym. Maybe you're running every day and you're starting to look good, and people immediately say, are you sick? I'm worried about you. I mean, give me a break. They're not worried about you. They're jealous. They're going to disguise their snarkiness with practical caring. Okay, that's one thing that you're gonna notice, is that they will disguise it and try to make you feel guilty for excelling. They're gonna try to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, but they're gonna disguise their snarkiness a lot of times out of concern for you. I'm just concerned for you in your, you know, environment, or that you're sick, or, you know, that you're not getting enough rest. You know, that kind of, you know what I mean? You know exactly what I'm saying. Now let's get some information about this time alone that we're talking about here. Just maybe a way that you can excuse yourself to get away from these people. Queen of Cups. You appeal to their emotional side. The Queen of Cups is incredibly, especially in this deck, incredibly nurturing, kind, soft, caring. So when people come at you with their sticks and they're, oh, I just was worried about you, you can say, you know what? Thank you so much for caring. I really appreciate that. And then you can retreat and go, does this person even make sense? And the answer is always going to be no. But this is how you handle them. You handle them with soft care and can, oh, that's interesting. Thank you for thinking of me. And inside you're like, you're a bozo. But that doesn't matter. That's how you handle the situation. Oh, thanks so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate that you took the time to say something. And inside you're going, you're stupid. But that's how you're going to handle them. Now let's get a little more information for September. When it comes to all this stuff, Aries, people are always messing with you, aren't they? Oh, Two of Swords. We've got the Two of Swords. So there's something that we are ignoring, and the Nine of Wands. The Two of Swords is about a situation directly in front of you that you see but you're choosing not to see. You're like, nope, it's not here. If I don't look at it, it's not here. Like when you play peekaboo with a kid, you know, they put their hands over their eyes and they think you're not there. You know, hello. Bunnies are like that too. Anyways, you have this Nine of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands is about, you know, you're apprehensive, you're taking a step back. I feel like there's a bigger commitment that you want to make in some area of your life, but you're scared to death that if you take that on, it's going to be a huge burden or something's going to go wrong. So the logical part of your mind is like, well, it's just not happening, so I'm going to just completely and entirely ignore this thing that's going on. It's not happening. And you know, like I said, it's you are the Wands. It's just a fear that you have, that you don't want to burden yourself. You don't want to make a mess out of something that's already working well. And I think that's what's going on here exactly, because the two cards you have that come up are the Nine of Cups, which is saying, you know inherently that this is something that you really want, and you know that this is something that really is going to make you happy, but you're just like, oh, I don't want to make a mess out of everything. And you have the Three of Swords, which is, this is your fear. You're apprehensive and fearful because you're like, I don't want to make a mess out of this. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want it, something that I've built up to be not what I thought it was. Well, you know what? The only way that you're ever going to get to this Nine of Cups, wishes granted, you know, feeling fulfilled and happy and being excited about your life, is if you take this blindfold off and make a choice to do that. You have to make the choice. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to come in and save the day when it comes to that. So Aries, you know what you have to do in September. Go and do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.